Welcome to Study Loop.
So a cruise ship is sailing from San Juan to Barbados, and that's a distance of 600 nautical miles. To avoid a tropical storm, the captain heads out of San Juan at a direction 11 degrees off of a direct heading to Barbados. So that means this is 11 degrees. He maintains the 24 knot speed, so 24 knots per hour for 5 hours. So 24 multiplied by 5 hours is going to make this distance 120 nautical miles. And then I want to know, through what angle should the captain turn to head directly to Barbados? So I want to know, if I'm going this way, what's this turning angle? So the first thing I'm going to need to do is I have to find this angle. So I've got a little bit of work to do. So first I'm going to find this measure using law of cosines. So x squared is going to equal 120 squared plus 600 squared minus 120 times 600 times the cosine of 11 degrees. So let's calculate that. That's going to give me 374400. I'm going to make sure my calculator is in degree mode. So cosine of 11 degrees times 600 times 120 times 2. So I'm going to find the difference in those values now. That's going to give me 233,045.6856. Now I'm just going to take the square root of that, and I'm going to get 482.75. I'm going to round to 2 decimal places. So now I know what x is. I'm going to erase that x, and I'm going to put in that measure. That's 482.75 miles. And now I'm able to get that missing angle. I'm going to call that theta. So I'm going to use law of sines for that. The sine of 11 degrees over the side I just found, 482.75, is going to equal the sine of theta over 600. So cross multiply, and that's equal to 600 times the sine of 11, and then divide both sides. And we'll get a sine of theta decimal. So sine of 11 times 600, and that's divided by 482.75. It's going to give me 0.2372. I'm going to go 4 decimal places there. So theta is the inverse sine of that value, and let's get that angle. So inverse sine, second sine, 0.2372, that's 13.7 degrees. So that's that inside angle. So to answer A, that's going to be 180 degrees minus 13.7 degrees. So he's going to need to turn through a 166.3 degree angle. And then we want to know how long before the ship reaches Barbados. Well, if we have to go 482.75 nautical miles at 24 knots per hour, we're just going to divide. And that is going to give me 20.11 hours. And there you have it.